Good morning and welcome to your Wallops weather briefing. Well, we did have a few showers and thunderstorms across the Delmarva last night, but really none of those making it very close to the Wallops region as we remain mainly dry through the evening hours, just picking up a trace of precipitation from a shower and area of thunderstorm activity that moved just to our south. For today, we're going to see dry conditions and also windy conditions as the trough axis of that system moves through the region today, bringing us some gusty winds and partly to mostly cloudy skies with an increase of cloudiness expected here over the next couple of hours before seeing some clearing later on this afternoon and especially into the weekend. I want to take a look here at our upper level wind data from this morning's balloon release, showing that freezing level at 14,200 feet and our winds generally out of a westerly direction from the lower layers of the atmosphere all the way up to 25,000 feet. See an increase in those winds as well, up to 62 knots at the 25,000 foot level. Taking a look here at our current temperatures across the region, you can see temperatures generally running in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. 80 degrees here at Wallops, 76 degrees at Salisbury, 77 degrees at Ocean City, 79 degrees at Melfa. So are seeing some warming temperatures through the morning hours, but looks like we'll max out in the mid 80s as we go throughout the afternoon today. Looking at our radar, you can see some showers and potential thunderstorm activity up toward the New England states this morning, but nothing real close to us, and we're going to remain dry with that high pressure beginning to build in behind that upper level trough that is currently moving through the region. You can see here on our satellite that cloudiness associated with the upper level trough beginning to spill into the southern portions of the Delmarva, and we'll see partly to mostly cloudy skies throughout the next couple of hours before seeing a little decrease in the clouds as we go into the afternoon hours today. I want to take a look here at our current surface analysis. We see this upper level trough axis moving through currently with most of the shower activity associated with area low pressure off the New England coast. For us, just going to see some breezy conditions today with those partly to mostly cloudy skies. Currently, we are under a wind advisory and we are expected to remain under one throughout the remainder of the morning and afternoon hours today before those winds finally subside later this evening. Taking a look at our short range model and what we can expect as we go throughout the next several days here. You can see for the weekend we're going to see high pressure building into the region, and upper level ridge will start to make its way toward the eastern United States. We see some disturbances getting caught up in that northwesterly flow on the eastern side of that ridge, starting to make its way down toward the western portions of North Carolina by this weekend. But it looks like all of that activity will remain south and west of the Wallops region, so we will remain dry from now throughout the weekend, and it does look like next week we're going to see fairly dry conditions continuing on into Monday, and into the middle of the week we'll start to see a little bit more instability work its way into the Wallops region, seeing some more humid conditions as well, but it looks like rain will be hard to come by for the next several days as we work our way into more of a dry period here. By Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, we'll see a slight chance of some precipitation, but all in all, it's going to be pretty dry around here for the next several days. Looking at the next 24 hours, we can expect mostly a green chart with our hazardous weather remaining green with no likely hazardous weather expected, with the exception of those winds, which will be quite gusty through the morning and afternoon hours today. We'll likely see those gusts up around 30 to 40 miles per hour continuing through the afternoon before we see those winds really drop off quickly with the sunset later this evening. So we'll go to winds gusting around 25 knots right before the sun sets, to around northwesterly winds at 8 to 13 knots as that sun goes down around 8 p.m. this evening. Overnight tonight, expecting pretty calm conditions with those northwest winds at 5 to 10 knots with mostly clear skies, and the temperature falling through the evening hours. Will reach a daytime high today of around 85 degrees, and then see that temperature fall into the low to mid 60s as we go into the weekend. Tides are currently running about 1/2 foot above normal, and as you take a look at our 24-hour terminal forecast, not expecting any issues there with VFR conditions expected to continue through the next 24 hours. So for the next 7 days, again, it will be a fairly dry period. As looks like the highest percentage of precipitation we are expecting will come next Tuesday, with about a 30% chance of some isolated showers and thunderstorms. We'll also see a warming trend with those temperatures and the humidity creeping up there as well as we get into next week. Looking for a beautiful weekend though, expecting sunny skies, low humidity values, and those temperatures generally running about 82 or 83 degrees for a high for this weekend. So certainly a great weekend to get outside and enjoy this weather. Again, next week we'll see more heat and humidity, but drier conditions are expected to continue, again with only about a 30% chance of some shower and thunderstorm probabilities, looking at Tuesday to be the highest of the next 7 days, with only about a 30% chance. And as we head into the midweek period, looking for hot and dry conditions to continue, with those high temperatures running in the low 90s for the midweek. Well, that'll wrap it up for today's weather briefing. We'll be back again Monday morning at 8:15 and at 10 a.m. Have a nice day.